Governors, it's a pleasure to be here with you at Natterer Park in Somerset County. Certainly a place rich in history with magnificent vistas and beautiful rolling hill surroundings. I'd like to ask you, when you were governor and even now when you travel around the state, what do you hear people say about New Jersey and what it has to offer, Governor Kean?
Well, not enough people know about this. One know about the fact that this is, or something like it, is in almost every county in the state, and people ought to use it and people ought to go there. This is our New Jersey. I mean, this is a New Jersey that people can enjoy if they live here. It's a place, New Jersey, people can visit. This is a New Jersey with more historic sites than almost anybody else in the country. This is New Jersey, and we ought to know more about it.
And this is just one part of New Jersey, Governor Florio. Certainly northern areas and down in the southern part of the state with the pristine pinelands, 1 million acres. What do you hear people say about New Jersey, both here and out of state?
This destroys all the stereotypes that people have about New Jersey. When I was in office, we brought in all the governors from all the states for a governor's meeting here. And we took them around to places like this, Princeton and other places. And people were just astounded. So this destroys the stereotypes, but we have to make sure we preserve these types of open spaces. There's a need for open space acquisition so as to preserve this part of New Jersey as well.
How important is the travel and tourism industry to this state?
It's enormously important. It's one of our largest employers. But we don't make enough use of it. We don't promote it the way we should. And I don't think even the people who live in this state know all the important historical things that happened here. I mean, do you know that this was a cockpit of the Revolution? That Washington made decisions here. If he hadn't made them, we wouldn't be free. We wouldn't be a free people today. We'd still be part of the British Empire. We won the Revolution in New Jersey. And the sites of how we won it, the various battlefields, Washington's headquarters in Morristown, all of that is here. And it's exciting to see it and understand it. And we should promote it more, and all our kids really should be able to appreciate it.
What would that take to promote it more so that the travel and tourism industry perhaps comes back to where it once was, the second largest industry in the state?
It's going to take focus. I mean, it takes some resources, but it's money well invested because, as you say, it yields great numbers of jobs. And the jobs that are related to tourism don't necessarily get thought of. There's a whole line of jobs that flow from tourism.
How important is it for a governor, even in tough economic times, to keep these dollars flowing into the state as part of the state's thriving economy?
It's a tiny, tiny part of any budget. To keep these dollars flowing is not going to bankrupt anybody. It's not taking money away from schools or hospitals or anything else. We just ought to always permanently make it part of the budget. I used to say New Jersey and you, perfect together. And I had that slogan really to promote all the good things about New Jersey and try to bring in more tourists to the state. And I think that should be one of the jobs of every governor, to try and promote the state, bring in more jobs, bring in more people, let our own people know just the wonderful things that are here in New Jersey and how proud they should be of the state.
And it entails focus and creativity. If you really focus on it and be creative, there are lots of things that sell themselves if people know about them.
What does the state have to do and how intense does that effort have to be successful?
Well, you have to compete. You have to compete with other states who want the same thing, and that'll take some incentives. But look, nobody on the whole eastern seaboard has a beach like ours. I mean, going to the New Jersey shore is better than going to the shore anywhere all the way from Maine all the way down to Florida. And people know that. Once they hear, they want to come back. So you start with an incredible national asset.
Would you share with us, governors, one of your favorite places in New Jersey? Maybe a place to relax or take your family or just spend a few days away from home. Governor Kean?
Well, there's so many of them. There's a wonderful place called Sunfish Pond, which is one of the few left glacial lakes up in the Kittatinny Ridge, right over the Delaware River. Beautiful place. Sometimes you see eagles swoop up over the Delaware. You wouldn't even know you were in New Jersey. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Short hike, wonderful place to enjoy, wonderful place to take the whole family.
Can I ask you the same question, Governor Florio?
I'd say the Batstow River in the Pinelands. In that whole area, you just feel like you're transformed into a whole other universe. The Pinelands itself is something that's about 20% of New Jersey. Most people don't even know that, but it's something that's very, very special.
Well, as you like to say in your day, Governor Kean, New Jersey and you, perfect together?
perfect together.
Thank you, governors, very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ken.